Hello everyone and welcome! Today we're going to explore one of the world's remarkable wonders. Not the ancient wonders you've read about in history books, nor the modern marvels that dominate today's headlines, but a true construction wonder. While less famous than the Great Pyramids or the Eiffel Tower, these engineering marvels still stand as testaments to human ambition, creativity, and perseverance. They inspire awe, satisfy our curiosity, and showcase what humanity can achieve. Among them is a masterpiece recognized by the American Society of Civil Engineers as one of the greatest civil engineering achievements of the 20th century, the legendary Golden Gate Bridge. San Francisco, USA. Often called the gateway between the Pacific Ocean and San Francisco Bay, the Golden Gate Bridge links the city of San Francisco with Marin County. Spanning 2.7 kilometers, with its main suspension span stretching 280 meters, the bridge rises 67 meters above the water, with two towering pillars each reaching 230 meters in height. Construction began in 1933 and was completed in April 1937, an extraordinary feat for its time. Costing over $30 million back then, a staggering figure in the 1930s. It was the longest suspension bridge in the world when it opened. The celebration began on May 27, 1937 and lasted an entire week. The bridge held its world record for 27 years until 1964, when another American bridge in New York surpassed it. Today, it remains among the top 10 longest suspension bridges worldwide. In the late 19th century, San Francisco was thriving economically, and quick, reliable access to Marin County was in high demand. Yet, experts of the time deemed it impossible to construct a bridge here. The Golden Gate Strait was notorious for its deep waters, fierce waves, powerful whirlpools, and relentless winds, not to mention the ever-present threat of earthquakes. The projected cost? An astronomical $100 million. The U.S. Navy also feared that such a bridge might hinder operations at its nearby military base. Still, after years of rejection, revised designs, and financial recalculations, the project was approved, led by the brilliant engineer Joseph Strauss, who had already designed over 400 bridges. Building the Golden Gate Bridge was an arduous and dangerous endeavor. Workers had to lay its foundation 33 meters below the sea. The scaffolding collapsed twice, once when a truck crashed into it in thick fog, and once during a violent storm. The tides here were so strong that underwater construction could only be done at low tide. Tragically, 11 workers lost their lives during the build. Yet the result was breathtaking. With its bold, graceful design, the Golden Gate Bridge soon caught the eye of filmmakers. It became the most filmed bridge in the world, and the most frequently destroyed on screen in blockbuster movies. But there's a darker side to its history. This engineering icon has also become known as the Suicide Bridge. Since its opening, thousands of people have ended their lives here on average. One every 2.5 days. The first recorded suicide happened just a single day after the bridge opened. Today, the Golden Gate Bridge stands not only as a triumph of engineering, but also as a symbol of human determination, a reminder of both our ability to create and the fragility of the human spirit.